Check mic, man. I'm about to piss some people off with this video.
I got anger, hate, and jealousy inside my DNA. I got envy and bad energy inside my DNA. I got pints of Michael Jackson's blood inside my DNA. I don't do massive drugs, don't gas me up. Look, I got.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a nice day. I'm giving y'all a double upload because I've been, slacking in the videos department. And today we're here to talk about Android 18 versus Piccolo from Dragon Ball Super. And I'm ready to address this stuff now. A lot of stuff is just mostly based off the feats, what we've been shown. Like, me personally, I don't really agree with like how the story powered up Piccolo and Android 18. They just kind of like became stronger just because. But in terms of power scaling, they're stronger than anybody from Dragon Ball Z. Like, anybody. And you gotta understand that just because you're a fan of this or that, this is not going to affect how I feel in terms of who wins. I like Piccolo more than Android 18, but like I said before in many of my other videos, I gotta stay unbiased and pay attention to the power scaling and the feats shown. So let's get to this. Now, I made a whole video talking about how powerful Piccolo is, because he's not Super Saiyan Blue level, and he's not current Super Saiyan 2, Goku, Gohan level, etc., etc. But I made a whole video discussing this, so this is going to be very brief. But Piccolo is comparable to base Goku and base Gohan before the tournament power started, because literally just because Piccolo overpowered a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan before he unlocked Ultimate Form does not mean that he's on par with him still, because later on Piccolo was getting wrecked by people that base Gohan was fighting on an even standpoint, and he was being saved by base Gohan against the Universe X Namekians, and he couldn't do no damage against base Goku without fully powering up, while base Gohan did the exact same amount of damage with his regular fist. Now, base Gohan is stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku from the Battle of God saga. Is around that part where base Goku was at before all the Ultra Instinct stuff. So Piccolo's really powerful, but he's not that powerful compared to a lot of people in the current like Saiyan's era of like OP bases. Now, Android 18 has a lot of feats that's like pretty insane, because Android 17 has like actual in-story stuff saying that he's been training for like a decade straight to become like above Super Saiyan Blue Goku and just be extremely OP to the point that he can like take attacks from Jiren that was meant for Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. But Android 18 doesn't really have that storytelling for that. We just know she's been training with Krillin and that Krillin's been slacking, but she has feats showing that she is extremely powerful and fights on par with like a less serious Android 17. Granted, Android 17 said he was getting serious many times throughout the arc, but regardless, at least she's been on par with Android 17 before he fights like the big dogs. And she's fought against the little like the Universe 2 like fighters, and Universe 2 fighters are very slept on, because even if like you feel like they were just kind of fodder, especially in the manga they're fodder, but in the anime they literally got Android 17 to get like serious to able to beat him. And we see that Ran was fighting a suppressed Super Saiyan Vegeta, then fought a full power base Goku who like kind of like snapped in Super Saiyan Blue to take her down. And like even when she was just using her wing form, she used full power, like Goku used full power base form against her. So you can imply that a super giant Ran will like at least have Goku go Super Saiyan. So the whole stuff about the Universe 2 fighters is tough to figure out in terms of power scaling, but we know Android 18 was able to fight them, you know what I mean? And she was fighting with Android 17 and base Goku and was keeping up with all of them. So she has feats putting her on par with like full power base Goku, or at least around Super Saiyan 2 Goku, around like the new base forms and stuff like that. So even though we have we don't have no real storytelling saying that she's been training really hard, the feats show it. She even saved Krillin from a suppressed Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha wave with a kick. So it's kind of crazy how much Android 18 has powered up and just the feats shown. And she's one of the last remaining fighters, regardless of how you see it. She was one of the last ones before Piccolo was kicked off. So who wins this fight is very tough, because Piccolo is shown to be around base Gohan tier, and Android 18 has shown to be above or equal to that, or at least even more powerful, because she fought and defeated Super Ran, in which only Wing Brand actually pushed back base Goku. So it's shown in terms of power, Android 18 is more powerful. But Piccolo's a smarter fighter, and he has this special beam cannon, which he could probably charge up and become like Super Saiyan Blue level tier, because he was able to knock down Universe 6 Namekians with the special beam cannon, but he needed help, and this is a one-on-one. And a lot of people bring up the Frost ordeal, saying that, well, he was able to trick Frost, but Frost was very fatigued, and he was underestimating the hell out of Piccolo. Android 18 is not about that. She's shown consistently that she's going to get the job done. Like, pretty much anyone from the Cell Saga or Future Trunks Saga is, like, known for, like, getting shit done. And I have to say, Android 18 will mop Piccolo in terms of just overall power and not underestimating him so he can set up the special beam cannon. Like, Piccolo has been shown that fighting people that's around base Gohan tier, he gets hurt a lot, and he's not going to be able to overpower Android 18, especially if she's shown to be around Super Saiyan Goku tier, which is 50 times stronger, or like unless you're using the whole like full power multiplier thing, then regardless, I don't know. But yeah, in my opinion, Android 18 has better feats. It has way better stamina because she has unlimited stamina, and she's just overall stronger than Piccolo. The only chance Piccolo has is he's able to trick her for him to set up the special beam cannon. That's the only chance he has. But yeah, Android 18 through feats, through power scaling, is stronger than Piccolo. I know the Piccolo fans can be very cancerous in terms of power scaling because they just want their boy to win. But regardless how you feel about Piccolo overwhelming Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the past, Gohan got a power up, and Android 18 has been shown to be on par with that powered up Gohan and Goku and fight someone else overwhelming them after a point. I know people was going to try to say that, well, Remy was losing to base Vegeta earlier when I was regular Ran, and the story was saying that she was kind of like off her head because she was like feeling bad about love and all that blah blah blah. So yeah, Android 18 wins this. Let me know what y'all want for another versus matchup. So yeah, SonTj, peace. Love you all.